This is SimLab 3 static routing. So the incident report for this lab is that hosts on VLAN 10 of switch 1 cannot access a new server on switch 2. So this is the new server here. This has just been deployed to switch 2. This desktop represents multiple hosts in a single VLAN 10. And so to start with, we're going to isolate the problem to a device, fix it, and then verify. So to start with, I'm going to send a ping from the host to router 1 interface 10. So I'm going to start with verifying I've got connectivity to the WAN interface here of router 1. So that would verify the default gateway is working as well as the WAN interface. So it's a good place to start. So I'll select the host, desktop, command prompt. So that's interesting. Now I've got a reply, so there's 4 sent, 4 received, and 0 loss, and so it's working fine. So I know I have connectivity to that point. So I'm okay layer 3 to that point. Next thing is to ping from the host to router 2 interface 00. So I'm going to send a ping right to here, and that'll verify that the WAN connection is working, and I have connectivity to router 2. Router 2 could be, say, a data center, for instance. So the next thing I'm going to do then is send a ping. And you can use your up arrow if you want to instead of retyping it, just edit. So it's sending 4 ICMP requests. So I'll try it again. Seems to be working okay. So I verified there is connectivity to this point on router 2. Layer 3 connectivity. So the next thing I'm going to do is ping from the host to the LAN interface of router 2. So I'm going to go right to here, 10. And so that's going to be, that's actually 33. That's the default gateway of server 1. Interesting. Destination host unreachable. That usually indicates there's a routing problem somewhere. So the default gateway 13, this interface, has reported back to the host that the destination is unreachable to that interface. So the next thing to do is let's verify if there's a route to server 1 on router 1. So from here I want to know if there's a route to server 1 on this router here. So I'll select it, enable, and go show IP route. So from here I'm showing that there's only 2 connected routes. There's and these are the interfaces themselves, so 10 subnet and 20 subnet. So what that's telling me is that it has a connected route, and that's this 10 subnet, and the 20 route is this subnet, the WAN subnet. It doesn't know of any other routes beyond that. So that is definitely a routing problem. So what I'm going to do is verify, take a look at the running configuration of router 1. I can go show run or show running config. They both work. CCNA typically requires running config. Okay, so going through here, we know the interfaces are okay. That's 2.1, that 2.1 interface. There's 2.1 there. That's the WAN interface. So if I go a little further along here, and there's a route. So I found some routing. IP route 192.168.3.0 to 4.2. So that says it's a static route. It says to get to the 3.0 subnet, take 4 to 4.2 next hop. So there's the 3 subnet. So that is the server subnet. But this 4.2 doesn't exist anywhere. It's not a subnet here. So there's a problem with the static route as it's configured currently. So that's the problem. So what I'm going to do is change that static route. The easiest thing, the first thing you have to do is get rid of IP route. So if I go copy and paste, and go here, no. So I have to get rid of it first, the old one that doesn't work. Then I'll up arrow, I'll change this. I'm going to put a new one on, and I'm going to change it to 2.2. Because that's the next hop to router 2. Okay. So that works fine. There's 2.2. So the route says to get to 3.0, take 2.2. And that's that interface there. So I go show IP route, make sure it's there, and there it is. Static route 3.0 via 2.2. So to get to server 1, the next hop is 2.2. Now I'm going to ping, make sure it works. Okay, so that works to 3.3, but I want 3.1 because that's the server. So I'm going to go here and ping it. This is the server address. And there it is, it works. Okay, so that is concluded the lab. The next lab is ERGP neighbor adjacency.